Day 8 suicide prevention awareness, anxiety, depression, and preventing mental disorders or working through mental disorders that drive people to commit suicide. Today's message is, have you considered the source? Oftentimes we are listening to what other people are telling us, how they think about us, what we do, and we judge ourselves, and we try to get it right all the time and never make a mistake. And you have to consider the source. The news is not your source. Your husband, your wife is not your source. Your job, your income, your career is not your source. Racing triathlon or competing or PRs on Garmin is not your source. What your friends say, the groups that you hang out with, the drugs, the alcohol, the cigarettes, they're not your source. You got to consider the source and where you are getting your identity and how you are building your beliefs and your values, right? So I had to uproot all of the things that I put in front of the Lord, because I had my source in my job. I had my source in a very beautiful woman. I had my source in a brand new house. I had my source in racing triathlon and gaining the accolades and the praise of everybody else. But I've never considered the source of my root identity and where was my identity rooted in. So I started going to church when I hit rock bottom in 2006, and I gave my life to Jesus, and that became my foundation, my source. And ever since then, I have lived with a peace, and I've lived with passion, and I've lived with purpose. No matter what is going on around me, no matter who comes and goes in my life, no matter if I'm injured, no matter if I'm sick, no matter if I have enemies that are trying to take me out and slander my name, my source is solid and my foundation solid. So let's get our 50 push-ups in and rock it out and keep spreading this good vibes, this good news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 5 more. 46, 47, 8, 49, 50. Oh my God. It's ridiculously hard. But you know what's harder? You're struggling with a mental illness that you can't resolve and you can't get out of your mind. And the thoughts keep playing in your head over and over and over again that you're not good enough and that you should just die and give up, and it's painful and you can't get the thoughts to quiet down. That is extremely painful 24/7. I've been there plenty of times, but have you considered the source? Have you considered the source of your thinking and where it comes from, and is it truth or is it not truth? Okay, things happen in life and you can't explain it. And if you try to explain it and try to rationalize it and figure it all out, it'll drive you insane. People do things and you just can't explain it. It's just the way the world is. But have you considered the source and who controls the world? Who is causing everything to work together for good? Have you considered that source? Have you considered the source of your healing? God's miraculous power? Or have you put your confidence in a pill? I'm not saying medication's bad, but I'm saying if that's your first go-to as your source and that's where your confidence is, have you considered a different source? Have you considered what God says about you, and that is your identity and your source? Or have you bought the lies of your husband or your wife telling you things, or your friends or your family or your coworkers or your boss or your job or your bank account tell you how successful you are and how good you are and how great you are? Or have you considered a different source? So here we go. This is Suicide Awareness, Prevention, Depression, Anxiety, Day 8. And I hope this touches the heart of people, and I hope you can identify a new source, a source that is more stronger and more rooted, and not going with the shifting sands and shifting times of the seasons, or what people say or don't say or don't do. Are you considering a different source? So fill your mind up with that source, a better source, and turn away from everything that does not sit right in your spirit. If it doesn't sit right in your spirit, give it to the Lord. Don't carry it around. Don't let it dwell on you. Don't let it play in your mind. Offer it to the Lord and say, Lord, here it is. I'm giving this to you because I don't like this and how this feels, and I'm having a hard time processing and handling this, so I'm going to give it to you for you to handle. That's an act of faith and obedience and surrender, and it is powerful because the Lord can and He will work it all out. He can and He will work it all out, and He is well able to handle your mess. He is more than able to handle your mess and sort it all out. It says in the Bible that I've gone before you, made all your crooked places straight. And if that word is written in the Bible, then it's true. He has gone before you, made all your crooked places straight. So you don't have to go and try to get it all right and be all perfect and try to right everybody's wrong and try to pay yourself back for making mistakes and hold yourself in regret. He's already gone before you and made all your crooked places straight. That means He's made a way for you. The path is already laid out. You're not creating the path. You're not having to walk and try to find the path and which way to go. He has already created the path and made the way. And He knows you were going to go and stumble and fall and make mistakes. He already knew that. That's why the cross is there. That's why He gave His Son. He already knew that. He already knew every single mistake you're going to make. Isn't that amazing? But yet He created a way out for you and for me. And this is not just a one-time affair. Salvation and mercy endures forever. That's how God's kingdom's built. Love you guys. Live free. Live amazingly.